Hello and welcome to the 18th Group Exhibit Hydrogen and Fuel Cells at the Hannover MESSE 2012. Please come and join us for the next interview. Take a seat, there are free drinks. Join the interview, ask questions. We're actually, we had a change on the program. We're actually going to be talking to KNF Neuberger now about diaphragm pumps with different DC motor concepts. Please join me in welcoming to the stage the product manager, Manfred. Hello, welcome. There's your microphone.
So, hello.
Hello. Good afternoon. I see you brought some things with you. That's very exciting. Tell us first of all, though, tell us a bit about KNF Neuberger.
So KNF Neuberger is a family-owned company based in Freiburg, in the Schwarzwald, the Black Forest. So, and we are a company with approximately 700 employees, and we produce diaphragm pumps for liquids and also for gas.
Okay, fantastic. So maybe you can show us what it looks like, a diaphragm pump and a DC motor, and explain to us what it actually does in the fuel cell.
So we have different application in the fuel cell. That means the liquid pumps, they mostly will be used to pump methanol in a methanol fuel cell, and also the liquid pumps will mostly be used to pump deionized water into the reformer. And the gas pumps have several or different applications. So one big application is to circulate the hydrogen, and another application is to oxidize CO to CO2 with the very small pumps, and also to pressurize natural gas for the reformer is an application where we supply pumps for.
Okay, so actually it was suitable for all types of fuel cells?
Yes, for all types of fuel cells. The main fuel cells are PEMs and SOFC and the methanol fuel cell. These are the core.
Okay, and why a diaphragm pump?
So diaphragm pumps have many advantages. So one is efficiency, that is very important. Also size and reliability is very important. And these pumps can supply this.
Okay, and so you mentioned efficiency. Why is efficiency so important for DC motors?
Yeah, so efficiency, fuel cell, they produce electricity, and the pump has to be driven by the fuel cell. So when you have a very consumptible pump, so the fuel cell have to produce more energy to drive all the system, and it's very important that the power of the pumps are very low.
And have you maximized the efficiency right now, or are you still working on that?
We are still working on, We have a big development department, and we try always to reduce power consumption of the pumps, and this is an ongoing process. And for this, we also use different types of motors. That means when we have application where the pump is running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so we use very high-end motors, brushless DC motors. And when the pump is only running a few seconds a day or a few minutes a day, we use brush motors, very low-cost motors. And between it, we have also pumps with ironless technology, so we can cover all range of requirements on the motor field.
Okay, fantastic. And do you produce all the different type of motors yourself?
No, so that's when you look on the low-cost motors, like you have here. So that means we purchase these motors from suppliers. They produce the motors in high quantities. That means low price. We can also offer the pump on very low price. So when it comes up to the brushless DC motors, that's a very sophisticated product. That means for lower power consumption, we purchase also the motors. That means up to 50 watts. And above 50 watts, we do our own motor production in our house.
Okay, fantastic. And of course, a big issue that we've been discussing all week are the costs of a fuel cell. Yeah. What percentage of the total cost of the fuel cell is represented by the pumps and the motors?
Pump. Okay, that depends. But when you look only on the pump, the motor is the most important part, also the most expensive part on the pump side. And so we have to watch very carefully how much the cost is, what the performance is. And so it's very important to offer the right motor type for the special application.
Okay, because mass production would obviously reduce the cost, but is it only that, or are there other factors?
It's not only mass production; it's also to improve the manufacturing line, and there are many also maybe move production to somewhere when it comes up to quantities. These are all questions we look very carefully on, and we try to, when it comes up to mass production in this field, we also will go this way. So unfortunately, we have such a facility in our group where we produce for the automotive industry, and in this factory we produce approximately 400,000 pumps a year, especially one type of pump, and this is used for the AdBlue in the lorries, in the trucks. And so that's not a problem for us when to move a product to this factory and produce in high quantities.
And how far away are we from that, do you think?
Yeah, that depends from the manufacturers of the fuel cell, from the users of the fuel cell. So we see actually not really in the next 1 or 2 years this high volume. So that means in a few years' time, I think maybe it will happen. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. And another crucial part that the motor plays is, of course, the impact it has on the lifespan of the fuel cell. What can you say about the lifespan of your motors? Yeah,
so actually we can provide a lifetime of approximately 20,000 hours maximum of the pump. But this is driven by the motor. Yeah? So the pump itself, only the pump part, maybe will have a much higher lifetime, but the motor is only 20,000 hours, not more.
And what is that? What do your clients actually? What would they ideally want the lifespan to be?
So the expectation is to get more, the double the lifetime, 40,000 hours, 50,000 hours, and so we are also working on this to develop motors or drivers that we can achieve this high lifetime of the pump.
Okay, and are we close to that? How is that? How is your research and development going for that?
So yeah, actually we can't. We are not in this position to have such a motor or such a driver. But I think also in the next few years, when also these requirements of high volume come up, we are in the position to offer it to our customers.
Great. And another thing that's important for the motor is the size. And I think you have made some great achievements, and you've brought that with you today. Yeah.
Okay. Size is always, like price, is always an issue. The pump has to fit in the system of the customers. So smaller size is always required. So when you look on this pump, it's nearly the smallest diaphragm pump you can find in the world. And yeah, it's also an ongoing process to reduce size and also cost. Yeah.
And who are the customers for the most compact pump?
Customers of this small pump are mostly portable manufacturers of methanol fuel cells to dose the methanol and also circulate the methanol inside the fuel cell.
Okay, fantastic. Let me see. I think, yeah, you're working on R&D on all those parts, but I think you have a great product out there already. And are you enjoying the MESSE and meeting the right people?
Yes, of course. It's always interesting to be here. Yeah, we are here since many years, yeah, and we also exhibit here. And always we meet new customers. We have good talks. We also can get good relationships with our existing customers, and so it's a good platform to meet all the persons here.
Yeah, fantastic. And I want to thank you for joining us today on the stage.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the rest of today and tomorrow, and good luck with the products.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, and please do stay tuned, because up next we have State and Perspectives of PEM Electrolyzers from Seth. Thank you.